Hello, my name is Brandon and this is Storytime. We'll be learning today about Ashtavakrasana, 8-limbed posture. Now this posture takes place a long time ago, the origins of it, with a young boy who wasn't even born yet. His grandfather was a great priest, well-renowned, and had amazing lectures that people all over would come to hear. Now the grandfather's son, Ashtavakra's father, wasn't so good. So when Ashtavakra was still in the womb, he would hear his grandfather tell stories, and they would be amazing. But then his father would tell the stories during his masses, his sermons, and they wouldn't come out so well. The point would be completely missed, or the stories would just fall flat, and he would try to correct these. Ashtavakra would, from the womb. So he would hear the stories and he'd say, that's not right, that's not right. And his father would get so angry, he would get so angry at this little person who wasn't even born yet, that eventually it drew him over the edge. And the father decided to curse Ashtavakra. He decided to curse him. And when he went to point to the womb, Ashtavakra started to contort inside the womb until eventually he came out of the womb in this misshapen, disfigured body like this. And he had to walk around on his hands, going all over the place with his legs all contorted. It was a shame. Ashtavakra, though, decided to take his disability and he used it to his advantage by creating a very studious practice for himself. He would study as much as he possibly could, still went to all of the sermons that he could attend, and tried to find as much information through his readings as well as his studies of self-discipline studies, his own meditative practice. Eventually, Ashtavakra grew, and though his disability hindered him from living a normal life, he was able to become so smart and so disciplined that he decided to go to the far kingdom of the great Emperor Janaka. Now, this emperor was known throughout the land for having a kingdom of intellects. And so Ashtavakra traversed many different tasks, and it was very hard for him to walk, of course, because he was disformed and misshapen, but he still traveled very far to get to the kingdom of Janaka, of Emperor Janaka. Now, when Ashtavakra finally did get into the kingdom, he came into the court, and everyone immediately, including the Emperor Janaka, started laughing at Ashtavakra. Ashtavakra was completely embarrassed. He was mortified. With a loud, commanding voice, he said, Emperor Janaka, I'm very disappointed in you. I've come from so far, and yet when I come into your palace here, I am met with laughter at my appearance. Now, Shirley, who is known as the smartest person, surrounded by the smartest people in the land, should understand that an appearance has nothing to do with the truth. And Emperor Janaka completely stopped. He made everyone grow completely silent. And he said to Ashtavakra, what you have said, this is the greatest knowledge that has ever been passed on to me. I completely apologize. And I would be honored if you would sit by my side for the rest of your and my days here. And so Ashtavakra became an assistant to the Emperor Janaka. And he created many intellectuals from his own practice, many different disciples who studied under him. And the entire truth was always revealed and with this mortified, misshapen body. And it calls to attention that the truth doesn't have to be something that looks completely perfect. It just has to be there. Thank you for joining Brandon during Storytime. Come again.